Hello guys, welcome to DTS Universe, and today we are going to speak about Bajaj Dominar 400. You would have heard a lot about this bike in multiple videos. What new I'm gonna say? Stay tuned to know. So let's talk about this bike first, and I'll tell you that this bike is of 2022 manufacture. That's why it doesn't have a E20 petrol tank which comes in the 2023 version. Now I'll tell you what modifications I made and what default things I got. Starting with what default things I got, the first thing which custom comes with the bike is windshield, and this windshield is pretty good. It stops all the wind blast which is coming towards your chest when you are revving high. As this is a sports tourer, you get a good speed. I will not disclose how much I have touched, but I have touched a pretty good speed on this bike. Now next comes a mobile mount on this. Now the holder is mine, but the mount comes custom fit in this. You can put any kind of holder on this mobile mount and you can fit. Then you have got a charging unit in this. You have a USB charging port here, so which is very good feature when you go on a long ride and you want to use GPS, as GPS consumes a lot of battery. So this is very good in the bike. Now, and I did face a issue with this. I will tell you about that issue at the end of the video. Next we have knuckle guards. Now this knuckle guard is very good when it comes to protecting your hand from small stones which comes from the tires of big vehicles. Next, after this we got a tank pad in this, and this tank pad is also very good because when you wear jacket or any small things which you carry on the bike, and if you keep it near the tank, it basically gives scratches to this tank color. So, and this is a gloss color which is very difficult to get it fixed again, so tank pad help you a lot to keep it intact. Now the next comes is top rack. This top rack comes with a backrest which looks small, but it is very much helpful because when you suddenly accelerate, it gives a very good support to the person who is sitting behind. And after this, let's talk about the things which I have added in this. We have already spoken about which comes custom fit in this. Now I will talk about the things which I have added. So the first thing is hazard light. Now FlashX is the company for which I have used here for hazard lights, and this is fitted here in the control unit. That costed me somewhere around 2,500 rupees. After flashlight, hazard light, I will talk about the flashlights. Now this flashlight was needed as when we do a long touring, usually we end up, although we try to avoid night rides, but we end up doing that. So we use this hazard light at that point so that we get a clear visibility. Now this cost around 4,500 rupees in the market, and this comes with along with the switch and everything. I'm talking about switch, the harness and the light, everything included is around 18,000 rupees. My mistake. It cost around 18,000 rupees. Now after this, and this is waterproof. After this I'll talk about crash guards. Now this crash guard is costed me around 4,500 rupees in the market, which I was earlier telling price for the flashlight. My mistake in that. Now this is 18,000, this is 4,500 rupees. Now this particular thing, we have a crash guard in the Bajaj Dominar which comes custom fit, but that one is not so good quality, so I had to get it changed and put a good material over here because I want a good protection for my bike. Now one more thing which I forgot to tell you is bash plate. This comes custom fit with the bike. I forgot to mention it initially, and it helps you to protect your bike from the underground damage from small stones or your speed humps in the city area, because in India we don't have proper speed humps anybody makes in any way. So that helps you a lot, and as it's a sport tourer bikes, you can do little bit of off-roading. You can see the surrounding over here, it is all gravels, but the bike stays nicely over here. Then next, if we go towards back, we have a saddle stay. Now this saddle stay costed me around 2,500 rupees. I don't have yet fitted the box and the top rack, but once I do that, I'll let you know the price about that also. Also this bike, as I mentioned, it's a sport tourer. it has got a good speed, and when I talk about good speed, you need a good stability in the bike. Now because this bike's weight is around 180 to 200 kg, it gives you good stability on the highway and it sticks to the road even though when you are cruising in a good speed. I have done pretty good riding, around 7,000 plus kilometers, not faced much of the issues apart from one issue which I mentioned earlier, which was my charging unit. So the thing was, when I initially thought that it's a charging unit and I went to the service center, they checked and literally they found out that it's my mobile issue, because rest all mobiles can charge in it but not my mobile. I am still finding it weird, but let's see what solution I can find about that. I'll let you know in the next video. And if you like this video, please do subscribe and share with your friends. Thank you.